Hello guys, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. This is part 2. Oh yeah, we're doing the poem thing again. I don't know, just picked random. Let's see what you've read today. Well done, Deku. Your skill's already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire a few fellow writers. I already knew this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. Write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate experience, I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. Is it Kingston? Oh. Why did that just happen? Why did that happen? Man. Kingston is a raccoon who lived at a lodge in Harriet, Arkansas. So if you want to know who that is, if you know more about that, go check out Chuck and Bo's Crib Tour. Either one, director's cut or theatrical cut. I would probably, if you want to watch the PG one, watch the theatrical cut. If you would rather watch the extended version, watch director's cut. He has 2 cuts. I had to unlist the first cut because, I mean, it's funny. The joke was funny, but I'm just gonna keep it unlisted so that the theatrical cut can get a little more attention than the original version, which is the director's cut. So both versions are getting enough attention on their own. One of them has to be unlisted, one of them has to be public. So the director's cut is unlisted, and the public one is theatrical cut. So both are still public, but it's just easier for the theatrical cut to get more views than the director's one. Just even it out. But I gotta make a video talking about that soon, so either that'll go up before this or after, who knows. So anyway, let's keep reading. Let's read the poem. Distracted and I'm tired. It is 12. No, it's 1 in the morning. Never mind. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night. I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My intention was bread. Okay. Yeah, bread. Guilty snack. My attention was caught by a scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a wandering human. Unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, aware of the consequences, aware that raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. Enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. Bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and urge. Moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. Very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. Slice the bread, fresh and soft. Raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. Raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. skin becomes hungry. More frequently, so my bread is always handy. Handy? Oh, okay. Damn, I brandish my cutting knife. Raccoon shows me excitement. A rush of blood, classic pavilion conditioning, slices the bread, and I feel myself again. I feed myself again. Read that last part wrong. I was somewhere angry swimming yesterday. I can see that. Somewhere metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault. I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit close to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid, imaginary, conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at fact value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's supposed to be something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? But because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Deku? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. Best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. If it's difficult sometimes, some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my weirdness, I wouldn't probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, whatever. Yeah, sure. Suki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Are you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know, Suki struggles to find the words she wants. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. Oh, that's all? Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. Just got lucky, you know? I'll get used to it. You know, always manage to write poems this cute. I mean, well written. No, I mean, that's how it is. My poem is cute. No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Two shoves home towards me. Reading it again, I decided that it's not so great after all. It's too cute and Doki Doki. Only impress, you know, girls who like these kinds of things. For some reason, Suki's probably easy to see through. Anyway, you're gonna read mine now. She made it taste. You'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget, real pro is. This looks long. Oh, never mind. It's not that long. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. So I'm not friends with her. It was a cute seeing always heard her sing my favorite love song. As she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. It's like spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. Tried not to let her touch me. I like spiders, so her hands are probably gross, that's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. The message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. As you can't explain complex issues much simpler analogies and helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You know, people like that, of course, about how everyone thinks it doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone, makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. You wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. So her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. that people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, yours pretty weird, so I doubt that she has some weird hobbies. There's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. It's all finding words. I guess I could try not to be so mean to her if she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I always hate people who make me feel insecure. They made me feel insecure yesterday, but the way you put it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. If her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that? I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. I don't like reading poems. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Hi again, Deku. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Aha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. Alright. I like it. Deku? Really? Yeah, it's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. No. Kinda makes me think of something Suki would write. She's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. I think I started telling all kinds of words in just a few simple words. These poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they were written for kids, but if you think about them, you express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much feeling in her poems. Might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, this one's... What? I don't know. Save me. Colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sighing, cuisine, cousin, tagging, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Yes, it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. Just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Using where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. When I wrote the lines really short, it makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be an abstract physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Odd. That was very odd that you just say save game. Save game? I don't know why you're saying that, but okay. Oh, I like this one, Deku. It has some nice feelings in it, and I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me real too well, smell good. Well, just don't try to be nice about it. If I'm doing about something, I'd rather just hear it. No, not hear like this one, I promise. You know I won't lie to you though. No, whatever. Yeah, I guess so. But what made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why it's got by my heart. If it makes you feel things, it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this work then. Y'all remember? Also, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, why don't you let us try giving you some thought? And, you wanna write something for me? Well, so sweet. Yeah, right. But you always thinking about other people, you never think about yourself once in a while. If you don't mean that you'll get hurt at some point, well, I didn't really know what that meant, but I thought I'd keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's say, I guess you like happy poems. Well, something like sad poems too. Well, so I like a bit of both. I'm sorry, I can't keep doing that voice. It just sounds too stupid. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, like things are happy and things are sad. Happy and sad? I can't even see you liking something sad, sorry. Well, I like happy the most. Sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, Sepum can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rain. A nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpected poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Deku. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh my freaking gosh, that's long. Bottles I pop off my scalp like the river cookie, y'all. It's a secret place so I keep on my dreams. About the sunshine, all rubbing together like a button of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put in a bottle and keep it safe, and I put a bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in a bottle. On the road, my collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle of starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Then comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper, my fingers are like exploring a dark cave. Discovering a secret city in nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blew just off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shell could use some more. I finished it too, but I front door. Finally, all done. I open up and call my friends, and then they come and says, "Alright, do they want my bottles that much?" I frantically pulled them from the shelf one after one, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, shares against it, tied up between my sheets. Happy thoughts, and shots all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. You had taught me a whole lot. I'm really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Not exactly. Maybe yeah, because I'm just so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. Too hard about it. The point is, you came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me to understand my own feelings a little better myself. It's like magic. You got pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope we keep it up. Yeah, running's the best. You know, keep running until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Tourists always had getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. If this one's one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone, when you're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have some planned today, so if everyone sit at the front of the room, it's not. Is this about the festival? Sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? We can put together anything good in just a few days. Just embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I not only do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing, but Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event, but the cool part is we're also going to let anyone also come up and recite poems too. So we're just putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sorry, who's been coloring a poster? Holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Mitsuki. I could never mind do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, sorry. I understand where they're coming from. Mitsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. So I'd ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But it's like we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then everyone inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform better will be able to show everyone that what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to find some things that brought you here in the first place? I know you do it. I know we all do. And if all it takes is staying in front of the room for 2 minutes reciting a poem, I know you can do it. You remain silent. Sori looks worried. Guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. Least we can do is help them out a little bit. Maybe, but it looks like Mitsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Mitsuki. About you, Yuri. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expected faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica. This is too sudden. You can't recite your poem in front of the club. How do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. I go next? Of course. Let's see. And also drives Monica. Sarah looks amazed. There is an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Mac finishes the recitation. 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. Just tell me to set a good example. Are you ready to go next? Sorry. I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri crushes a sheet of paper between her hands, stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called, you can see each other. You can do it, sorry. Yuri is called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just want to go, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Almost full of twists and turns, and its structure that she enunciates perfect timing. This must be rare. Glimpse into the whirling fire. Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Until she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm first start applauding. Everyone joins me after rude, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's now what we did, and didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. We applaud. Yuri holds palm to her chest and rushes back to her seat. That's really good. Thank you for sharing. It's like Yuri's like dumping. Okay, guess I'm next then. Sorry, Hop Sergeant. She belongs to podium. This one's called My Melody. Sorry, I googled. Sorry, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? I'll try not to think of like you were saying to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself in front of a mirror or in your own head. You promise so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then, Sarah begins her poem. Somehow it feels like your soft voice made as a perfect match. The poem isn't actually cheery like Sarah is. It's serene and very sweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. Hearing it come from Sarah's voice also gives it a whole new meaning. This is what Sarah meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply in someone I thought I knew through and through. Sarah finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, sorry. When your Deku liked it. Guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, sorry. Your poem fits really nicely. Maybe the other poems wouldn't work quite as well as that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other ways, I've seen poems of yours that so gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might end a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's what I've been practicing, that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of other people. And then next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. Not much time for the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Suki? Let me go before Deku. It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyway. Might as well let Deku lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Suki, it's fine. I might as well go get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. It's gonna end up in front of the podium, or as their eyes on me, make me feel terribly awkward. Recite my poem, since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing. It's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you and Suki. Yeah, I'm going. Suki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. It's called Why Are Y'all Looking At Me? Because you're a peasant thing. Anyway, poem is called Jump. Suki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her attitude disappears a little. While she's still unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Suki's trademark style, it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they're being bounced up and down as if life to the poem. Suki finishes and applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, you at least feel prepared enough to say a poem in front of other people. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise to Suki. it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess that in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Maybe hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's gonna be like now. Make sure you pick up home and get enough practice before the festival, okay? Leaving pamphlets, let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're being all set for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. That's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, and I'd like to give you that. So for this, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have that weekend to repair. I mean, it's a big day. Can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Suri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and I'm impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. There you go, Suri. Yep. Look at you two always going home there like that. It's so adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal of it. Must feel nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Dick. You don't have to. Hey, let's go. I'll come sorry once more. What does my character look like? I want to know what he looks like. I don't know. It's only been a few days. A lot of things have already changed, but today's story is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, sorry. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking out something from earlier. Like how we get to, sorry if I'm lost with her words, so let's just say one day Suki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Alright, you really think I would ditch you for Suki? But she's so cute and fun to be around. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always like going home. You always seem really like getting home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Deku. You think about me too much sometimes. If she wanted it, so I always made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes. Sorry. So what's the point? I'm speculating something that's never going to happen. It trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sarah to care so much about. I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. What will happen in that time? Don't tell me something happens and I have to figure that out soon. 30 minutes in. Oh, how long has my hair been like that? When's this party I'm supposed to go to? It's not. Okay, I have to be party 3 in the morning. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday. Oh, you know what? You guys wouldn't know. Tomorrow is in fact Friday. Okay, well, 57 minutes left to record the rest of this. So 33 plus 57. In hours?
It's 1.5.
This episode most likely be an hour. Exactly, like an hour. Or an hour and 2 or 3 minutes, depending on how much I'm not gonna cut out really anything. I mean, if there's like silent moments, I'll cut that out, but like, I got cut out a lot. Cause I like, look, I'll cut that out. Probably won't. I like keeping in everything for this game because it's, you know, it's a visual novel and I like keeping all the dialogue and like keeping everything in, so I'll definitely keep most of this in. Anime. Why is that word there? Cute. After image. Fun. Swimsuit. Doki Doki. Ambient. Frightening. Extraordinary. Lollipop. desire, dance. Is it raining? Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. You practicing me out again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, not determination. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to be having this render on that. I'm gonna keep this at 30. Whatever that says. This says 45 minutes. I might end it there. If I get to 56 minutes, I'll end it there. I mean, I'm getting. I don't know if I can last 57 minutes for 55 minutes. I can try. I'm just tired. But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I was super happy that you're all going to have a festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. And what you complaining about just yesterday in Suki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You seem a little bit like Sword out all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say that I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean? You of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Ika. That's not how you say my name at all. That didn't make no sense translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as your stories anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sorry anyway? Oh, there you are. Sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Walked over to her. Hey, Sorry? My hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? No, everything's not alright. Gee, no, please, no. Am I getting close? Oh my gosh, I know what's gonna happen. I already saw the video. I saw it today by accident by looking at who's played the game. I saw PewDiePie's, rewatched PewDiePie's video. I saw what happens, and I think it occurs after this. It's been a lot of time to timidly approach Monica, shuffling papers at her desk. Doki, what's up? Hey, this fight's a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with her recently? Anything up with her? And what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into a little machine's a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. I'd be dragging over her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. Surprised I'm not the one asking you, Deku. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was like really dismissive. Sorry. I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Yeah, I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? Yeah, she seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has her time bringing up the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Deku. Me? How on earth did you come to that conclusion? Well, shouldn't say much, but sorry talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sorry is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not like any different now that it's always been. You're so funny, Deku. Have you thought that maybe you always hear her as so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you shouldn't just forget about what I said. Talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Guess I was being fully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already knew that I would get her words out of my head. Stands up front desk and walks across the north side sitting. Watch her kneel down next to her and gently talk to her. She keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. Silence myself down. I know Suri told me not to worry about her. Have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly. What do I care about her? I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Maka. Hey you. Look up Suki next to me. You're just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing. There's not much time, so sorry, I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right, something just came up from it. We can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you just tell me and leave me alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. Practically, almost that last part. Now I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Suri, that's all. Sorry? You know, her? Yeah, she's pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, Toki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah? Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Yes, that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. That's kind of what she said to me. I mean, it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. It needs to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Suki feels the book she's holding in her hand. She reads me. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. Oh, we've just been friends a long time, so I'm gonna be worried about your friends. I mean, you're worried about me, so I was not. Jeez, you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Maka calls out to the clubroom. I'll share our poems now before I know it. Everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. Maka, she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about. Sorry. I don't know. I'm gonna do Soraya first, just because. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Deku. Thanks. I don't get to read my poems. You've been really a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course, everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey Deku, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing poems like the way Yuri does, and Suki, but in the end, yeah, you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do, but that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. Say I need the most, Yuri. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Sometimes it's just easier right when I'm thinking about you. Sorry? No, Deku. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Are you doing this? Sorry, has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sorry, I couldn't throw them. Sorry. Probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. What will cheer you up? I didn't see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles for everyone, okay? That's all that matters. I gotta play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home for a little bit early today, and no, don't, please, no. No. No, you won't. If I can see anything else, sorry, if you walk to the classroom humming to herself. Should I show my poem to you next? Oh no. Well done, Deku. Improved your writing over the course of these 2 days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. You all feel awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writings. See what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid of this whole thing would be a chore, but it does great well for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in this club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Deku? Well, you know how you like to say that writing's a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. And it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit, just because like it's not that loud for the recording. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good or bad writer. And my opinion's just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. So, I mean, yeah, that's a thing you're needing to know. Why me? Well, you're sophisticated with your writing, and I have the most advice to share. So there's that. Yes, there is that. Definitely is that. This game is fun. Definitely, I'm saying this game to me seems fun. I'm just tired right now. It's why my expressions aren't that great. But I am liking the game. The game's fun. I like the story a lot. That's so. I'm just gonna go back to reading it and play it. So, yeah. So enjoy the rest of the video. Everything's for a good minute. I must be terrible. For me to have to become someone whose opinion is fearsome, how unlikely of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. After that, I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm still too used to it. Overthinking, being disliked. Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Oh, okay. Here. Oh, this one seems longer. I can't. Okay, beach at a marvel, millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets surface under a clear blue sky, expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes in the ultimate boundary lines, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth furthermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I do my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that you like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? Heard what? Oh, my hair messed up again. I saw that in the camera because I just had to check the recording time. That freaking hair is just 50 minutes in. I heard After asking Suki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. Like each other again. So this is better compare differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Okay, it's so surprised she would do something like that. She probably just wanted to show off something I have particularly interested in her writing style. I just went with her request, but I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on the occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? Oh yeah, clearly, I know that. Yeah, clearly. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Who should I show my poem to next? Manasuki, New Monica last. This one's alright. Alright, well yeah, it doesn't blow me away, but there's nothing I really hate about it. This is not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm gonna think of it. This kind of reminds me of Sori's poem from yesterday. Heh, you think so? Yeah, well, I mean, I guess if you've been friends with her so long, you might be on the same wavelength. You never really struck me as her type. Sori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary, but think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way, whatever it is. I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. This one seems longer too. Yeah, I don't. What's wrong with you people in these long poems in this game? Why is this game like making its poems long? Why are you doing this? Fine. I'll read the long poem. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, beach for us to go, shore reaching beyond your sight. I see that sparkle of brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away for a sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in the way you thought that had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand, watch your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see your sunshine, let your memories on a footprint trail, so you're free in your mind, my windy sail. Remember the reasons you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. No, that's not songs. Just singing it. Oh god. Again. Yeah. I'm gonna save again real quick just for my own reason. I feel like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. When you always take on it as a little more solemn. Well, geez, you better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about this topic. You can really see her doing that too. I think that's right, a simple topic and then trying to impress me because, fancy. It's not like I care. Did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At least it was good practice. I guess Monica is the only one left. Hi Deku, have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'm holding my hands. That's pretty good. Makes me think of Sorry, like the other one that you wrote. Sort of like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? And again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. You're insecure, super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. But you can talk to me every now and then, too. Like, unapproachable or anything, am I? I don't know, it's something like that. I was just looking used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share home with you now, alright? Alright. Okay, this, I can't. I can't help. This one just... Well, again, this one's just spacing, so it's not that long. Where does it start? Okay, no. I have to scroll, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times? The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. Lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. Here I am, a feather. Lost adrift sky, victim of the currents of the winds. Day after day. I searched with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, legend is all that remains. Last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall and I fall and fall and fall even more gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. Hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. Look at her eyes, find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, who knows what I'm thinking. For I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer of all, which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only impossible. I am not your legend. Legend does not exist, and with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sorts of things that'll give life meaning, not too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind. So that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, what in the world would lose its meaning? It was one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. Think you'd ever hurt anyone? You mean one-dimensional? Oh yeah, that's right. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're too afraid that it's good? Can you realize it's hard to get lukewarm response to something you just put too much? Find the people who are enjoying writing and share out becomes a lot easier, because instead of just saying together, care about, you know, let's focus on everything that went into it and then work on encouraging that way. I'm feeling it's almost like having our own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, 3, we're all done sharing homes, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Just moved. Did you see something strange just now? Huh? Something unusual, that's right. Deviating your usual catchphrase and addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is it so weird today? Look, even there isn't meaning to it. Second areas comment foreshadowing something terrible is about to happen. Books maybe. Only different. Only thing different stories in here. It seems you're right. Sigh. Sorry always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? Sighs. It's almost like everyone's balance thrown off though when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Please show her some decency. Oh, come on. She wasn't feeling too well and went home early. That's so. I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times to not go home with her, you pick. Are you not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Ah, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding your friendship with Sorry. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh, a curious refreshing coming from your area of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything was fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, secretly making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them, different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Suki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all poetry pamphlets. Sarah will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can, guys, can you come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. No, Suki, no, I can tell now. Guess I never gave Suri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when he's not around. That's maybe the case, but if I can't always be leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Your person suddenly changes chairs and at her desk and focus starts nodding to herself. It's already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Deku. No one is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Suki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. We really appreciate that. I wonder if they're gonna respond to a session like that. I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. Something like Mike is going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. I call Suki. You mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. He may not like being around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore he may be more suitable to assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How could it be to make you decorations anyway? It sounds more like just make me decorate too. What are you saying? Can you make this work and baking isn't? What do you think? Guys, come on, let's settle down for a moment. And then I think it's up to Deku to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in. He just said. I'm sorry, I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah. And it's up to you. Of course. Very well. The case everyone looks straight at me. Oh, this would be dull in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do. You know, you don't make us work alone. I mean, that's true, Monica. It's true. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. So, yes, that's what we'll do. I mean... I think it's a ton of fun, you'll definitely agree. If I get knocked and help her out, I'll help her out later. This minute ago, you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll find yourself right, Yuri. Of course. Used to it after all. Oh, I don't know, now I feel bad. Even though you're using melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. Oh my... Wait, so that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. You guys excited? Yes. I mean, performance is gonna be awesome. It counts. What about you, Deku? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. Are you Yuri? Yuri? You're so sulking. Pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might be feeling unappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. So, I mean... Just glance back and forth between everyone and every expression. Look, so he goes over and puts her hand down at your shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes probably help a lot too, and make the atmosphere special. That will be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, You need to stop being dumb and give yourself more credit. Suki releases her hand, turns her face the other direction. I really mean that, did you? Not really, but your ear isn't the only one surprised. Mike and I are also taken aback by Suki's words to encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Suki was trying to sound like Story, even if it didn't really, but I could tell that she tried to say something Story would say at a time like this. Story always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make it really a great event. Yeah, I hope everyone do their best, but with that, there's something more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a little bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so there's nothing wrong with that. Packs up their things, let's start to follow Monica out the door as we chat between each other. Where are you going? Still need to figure out our plan for this weekend. Larry would have gotten home, realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Well, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. Your number, okay? Better not make it weird or anything. Why'd I do that? Because you're number. Okay. Coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just feared that since I'm the one helping, I'd be going to your house. Yeah, right. I could have a guy over at my house. My dad'd kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad's home. I just need to complain for a second. Here's his numbers now. That's all I need from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine, mommy. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much, so you're probably looking forward to it. Oh, didn't you say you were just going to give me a reward? Well, I was saying that it's not like I could act like in front of everyone. That was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of, just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be hanging out now. I'll see you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Suki's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sorry, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I gotta pay your standing at this point, but who knows what might happen. Go outside school. Forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sorry finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. Worry about it. Let's just go with it, and I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Suki's upcoming visit. I kept telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Two of us. You know, she's been texting a lot. We send each other one after exchanging numbers, double check. Turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tones, emojis, and cute language. She always really explaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. Suki aside, I haven't heard anything from Spray since she left the club earlier the other day. Text each other time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Suri said and what Monica said, it gave me to put Suri's feelings how much he might need me. So I had to visit her, and then asking somebody to tell her I'm coming over much like we've done once we. The house is quiet. Suri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so she's up in her room. It's already strange if her not run down and greet me. I'm sorry for what's about to happen on the screen. I have to your bedroom where I finally find her. Sorry? Oh my gosh. 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 Oh my god. That freaking freaked me out. I thought it was gonna be there was a clip of, I don't want to talk about it. Just hi Deku. Sit down in her room. Sorry for forced to know, but it's easy to tell that she's different. And between us, you haven't come over like this a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's a long time. It seems stuffed animals and wall decoration that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. You suddenly wanted to come over today. Are you supposed to be seeing Suki Day? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? The time we said last meeting, I got Monica told me it was only natural for her to keep worrying about the festival preparations, right? Oh, that's true. What about you? Are you going to be helping me out again today? Of course, but I'm just assuming you're online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Suki then. Yep, there's more science between us. Very serious in random direction. About her behavior is very uncharacteristic. Finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, something's wrong. You can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, you smell shaking your head. That's no good, Deku. Why can't I just be like, it's always been, it's all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. This is my punishment, isn't it? Getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sorry, it grabs what are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? What happened to you? There's no other reason for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. You put me in a trap, Deku, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. It's been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? You're just going to make you say it, aren't you, Deku? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've already had bad depression my whole life. Didn't you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy in getting to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. In shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible? So you kept this from me the entire time I've known her. Did you really want it so bad? Want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why sorry? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Just because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. There's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make everyone every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Deku. What do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to go waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. The persuade people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it always feels like a bat being swung against my head. So I wanted somebody for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy to hear is the best thing for me, but then I discovered something else too. You make friends and getting close to everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads for nothing but hurt. Right, that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, sorry, but I don't need to understand. It takes me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No, Deku. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is everything be like it was, but I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sarah's face. Made you join the Literature Club because I was selfish. Punished by my hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm gonna accept these punishments because I deserve every last one. Yeah, once again grabs for his shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Deku? Sorry, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Every day makes it worthwhile enough. I'll make friends with everyone else and just a bonus. Plus, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have any other way. Deku is hugging me back. So her arms being wrapped around her, so his arms remain at her side. Starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Deku. Sorry, beginning to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Well, it's hard to know that I care. If you have it and you call yourself selfish, then yeah, be selfish too. What it takes to figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Julie's right. Tell me in return. I don't know anything. It's all scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But hugs are warm, and that's really scary too. Let's go. And so I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah, it's all gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. We whips her surprised. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. This has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? Be fun. I'm surprised she shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for you today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to really fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. Look forward to it. As we made Sora and exit her house, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Suki's about to come over too. I think Sora is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much about it. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. Just focus on what's ahead of me. Spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously waiting in Suki's room. Before I know it, she texted me and let me know she's outside the front door. Now until they open the front door, let her in. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Suki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Those cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally thing in comparison. Jeez, don't make me feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon. Something weird just because you're not used to seeing me around outside of school anyway. I'm coming in. See, you brought a lot of stuff. Suki's carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. Brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Suki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. Surprised to hear Suki's only say that rather than something snarkily that she usually does. Could it be she's a little different outside of school after all? Let's go to the kitchen. You're not gonna offer to take this heavy bag for me? Where's your hospitality, Deku? Come on. And you'd be a gentleman. Grab the bag and Suki's holding me. Yeah. It's ridiculously heavy. Got all the way here. Impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Suki. It seems like I always underestimate you. Just because I'm so small, isn't it? Jerk. It's a fist into my chest. Besides, there's nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fine when I get to be small and I'll do better than everyone else, other people, but geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can talk about weird things just because we're not at school or we're getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? It's a little more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey, now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little extra, you know? Just because I don't have mature experience like yours doesn't mean to me like, It's because her words face turns red. Suki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been more considerate too, but also that's what you're thinking, and you should know that there are tons of guys who are secures. My face is itchy. How would you know that? Anyway, just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, is that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You all sore when a girl calls you gross. Really find your weakness, Deku. Obviously, please spare me. Well, if decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. Yeah, fight not for me now. Not for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. For all, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, floor, fluid, plastic bags thrown around every countertop. Mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Suki's babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her previous baking. Where'd you put all the food coloring? Batter's going in the oven, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. Using it to color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That's why even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. We're doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting me in heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. Not really sure what she's trying to get out of me. Well, let's see her separate batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Those look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking, it's just about following instructions. The presentations where you get creative and have the most fun. It's a million more worth it in the end of just looking at makes everyone's eyes lighten up, like the ones you make on my first day, huh? We call Suki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and so on, because like expressions. I wonder if I could make Suki proud of like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use food coloring then. It's like you're starting to understand. Make sure you can finish mixing the icing before you mess the food coloring. That's getting there. We were using an electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, it takes a little longer. You'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Use our hand, tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. A few seconds, you can see icing is already improved. See? It has 6 fairy icing and pops it in her mouth. Remember you start to do the same. Hey! Oh, you gross fingers in my icing or icing, eh? You're forgetting who did all the work, so just toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. Push stuff for my finger to reach the icing. Don't really scoop some with my fingers. Tugs on her might. Here I stumble in turn. Gross. You got it in my face. Who swallows that? It's not bingo. In time it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? I take this. Finger toward my own face. Wish I'm faster. Grab her wrist hand for reaches my use her other hand. Fight back like from that one as well. Stop. T apologies for calling me gross. Fine. What is going on? Sorry for calling you gross. No, I don't mean it. Just fun seeing you react to it. Do that to me all the time, you know, saying dumb things to get a reaction out of me. You shouldn't use girls like that. Is that so? In that case, probably shouldn't do this either. Put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Seriously, just this is a bit. Duck you. You really shouldn't do that kind of thing, girls, unless you really like them. That right? What kind of questions she asked me? Just like that head. Let me turn this so quickly. Alarm starts going off, so you rush the door to the oven. Something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked for turning the oven on. Blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. Another moment, your fire stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. For soul lingers over our heads, but it's already been lost. So you slide the tray into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue the icing. And feel like it smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as he opens up the oven door, a sweet smelling air fills the room. Look how cute they all look. She proudly shows off different colored cupcakes. Each of the trays, and they all look better than once we added the icing. Like, you need to tell me that about decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Gotta scoop the icing in these packs. Hand me some plastic bags. These nozzles on me look pretty funny. You can make flowers. Probably won't be able to using it this time though. What's this one for? Pick up one of the nozzles that has much thinner tip and arrows. That one's really thin, so you can use it for make stripes or other patterns, but you can also use the right stuff on cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea actually. Well, it's a archery event, right? We could make more archery themed by writing different words on each cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on where they like. They say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. So, yeah, getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? Not cute. Come on. I'm not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't just act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, so his voice trails off. So I'm in with you. Do you say something? No, nothing. Just do the icing. It was through each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Yeah, I'll show you how to do it without giving me a chance to think out before. So he quickly moves on, shows me how to apply the icing, then we each get to work. When you're finally finished, Suki puts them all side by side. My work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they aren't they? I will show you how one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but that's being dinner tonight. I need to save my appetite. Sorry, the ex opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. I've thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance, man. She usually places the blame on me. Bring cupcakes tomorrow, right? You said if you can carry some, then you can probably do it one trip. Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I was sorry earlier today. I felt so hopeless. She always does listen to me, but at the point I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Now I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. Well, I guess. Just like that, so he's already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Do you think I would get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. See you tomorrow. Wait, and Suki, for not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. Fun today. You showed fun being to me like you wanted. Besides that, or any time, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want, I gotta go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? So you like just you should, yeah. I want to spend more time with you, Deku. I think you're only care about getting this done. I'm sorry, I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. Would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so it's close to me. Wait, Suki. Holding on to me, her rose matching eyes film my vision long. What's happening? Well, no. He jumps back. Sorry. I think it's sorry. No, we weren't. It's okay, Deku. Just stop by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out. So, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just any cupcakes for the anyway later. Then he flushed and Suki hurries off. Sorry, waves goodbye. Sorry. Thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room. My imagination is being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Suki. How close you got to her. Makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears fall down for his face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Deku? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Don't say that. It's true, Deku. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. If I should just... Monica, I was right about what? Sorry, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Carrying out you, this isn't the friend Ryan is making it out to be. Something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be better so you don't feel any more pain. But Suri looks away. My hand on her shoulder, reassured. I'm scared, Deku. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Suri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sorry. It's true, isn't it? I wasn't weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself, Deku. I like you so much that I want to die. Like, that's how I feel. And that's enough, sorry. I don't want you to hurt anymore. So my hand, meet her hand, my own. Do you remember how I said I'd always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Suri nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should not have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, new friends, and having fun with you every day helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me, and I will accept any of your burdens. As long as we can be like this every day with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy, Deku. Suddenly, Suri wraps her arms tightly around me. I want. They should make this they should make, instead of a visual novel, they should make Doki Doki an interactive movie. I would so watch that. I would like to see this animated. I'd like to see what this would be like as an animated. I might look that up. It's animated. Deku, is this really okay? Yeah. My arms are close. Or have to let go of me again. Love you, Deku. I want to be with you forever. Recover on me a weekend a little bit. What's this? Hurry. I'm supposed to be happy right now. I just thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why don't I have to go away? I'm not going away at all, Deku. It's okay, sorry. These and everything's to get better again. No matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay? Trust you. It's very nice to release each other. So, I guess that makes the vessel tomorrow our first date, huh? What do you think? I don't want to think of those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are. Oh. That stuff. Okay. I didn't. I'm taking this off. It's starting to hurt. Oh, that's my phone going off. I'm gonna continue a little bit longer than I said. Because I want to. Also because I'm liking the story a little bit more. It's getting happier. I don't know if I can't like think more right now. It's like new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go. Where pace suits you best? Hey, Deku. You never get really sad. This is the best thing for me, right? I don't understand what sort of means by that. Saying that this is making you feel sad? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know, it's best for me. Yeah, I do. So that's my promise. That's it. More uncertain when it comes to Sorry. Not I love her and she loves me. I don't have as much trouble understanding Sorry's feelings as she is. You know, I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. No, these thoughts will continue to plague me until they get back to the way they were. Is that what Sorry meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sorry is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Hang on, can I change my name? I just want to change my name. I want to change it back to I should put my name. No, Deku's me. No, I'm but Deku. Deku's me. I'm Deku. No, my Discord name's Deku, so this makes me Deku. So technically he's talking to me. No, he already is talking to me because I'm playing the character, who is me. I'm the character. I am the character. This is I am the character in this game. I think I'm tired. I'm so tired. I don't know how I'm still recording right now. Well, days, I expect this to be the one where I'd walk into school with Sorry, but Sorry isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, and that's a little too much. I mean, all the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry out like cover himself carrying his stack of trays. Yeah. The puzzle, knowing like I'm sure will be great too. Deku, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. It's funny, I thought at least you would be here now. Placing little booklets in each of this in the classroom. They must be the ones prepared to have all the poems we're performing. And I found a random poem online that I thought Mako liked and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. Perhaps you didn't bring Sorry with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. Always important. She tried a little harder. I say that. I suddenly remember what Sorry told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's doing that. It's not near that simple for her. I said because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little time for her, Deku. I mean, especially after all you exchanged her yesterday. Kinda left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Mike, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all, but Sorry really tell her about that. quickly. I haven't ran up to anyone yet. Jeez, you don't need those for else, so don't worry. I know a lot more than you think. I was being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel like it's chilled down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want pamphlets? They count really nice. Yeah, sure. One of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. It'll help that so too. If use first poem starting printed out somebody's good and all. You use poem one is put on during her practice. What's this? So it's Sarah's poem. It's different from the ones she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Percentage. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. This is a bunch of get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. Poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. What was this? Reading poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Deku. What's wrong? Nothing. This poem is completely different from everything else already is written. More than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get sorry, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Quickly to the classroom. Strain yourself. My calls that out after me. Quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried to look harder for sorry. It's not like a big deal, at least for her or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her just makes her really happy. Besides, the rest of it, I don't think it'll be the same. That things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reached Tori's house, knock on the door. Don't expect an answer. She's not picking up her phone either. Stay open the door and let myself in. Sorry? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That's really something that we're going to do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. So I started his room. I knocked on her door. Sorry? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have dinner like this. A breach of privacy? Surely leaves me no choice. I'm letting you guys know now. So I like Sori. I like all the characters equally, but I like Sori the most. And Asuki the second. Monica third. Yuri. No, it's Sori first. Asuki second. Yuri third. Monica fourth. And I'm scared to find out. I know it's gonna be that one thing. Until I open the door. So What the hell is this? A nightmare. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't be showing me. I didn't save yet. No, I'd say, did I? I'll look. Okay. This is what I'll do. I will save this in an empty slot. But if there's any way I can prevent this, I will try and go back, but I don't think you can. Screw Literature Club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. Gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance. I wasn't careful enough, and now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still can do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. And nah, what is this going on? Is he doing like oh my goodness, wait. Yeah, it has. Yeah. What's going on? I don't, what was that? Yes, okay. I carried the dialogue right now. I am... What was that? Oh gosh. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I don't know it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna skip the dialogue. I've already seen this dialogue. I've literally already seen this dialogue. Oh, okay. Well, I have no idea what's going on. That's dialogue. I've already seen it. I don't want to read it again. I don't know if that's a good idea. Okay. Oh, I thought you needed 5. You had another member, but okay. I don't. I mean, I don't. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to know what that is? What was that? Say a word. Hi again, Deku. Glad to see you didn't run away today. I think I'm gonna save here. There's no more. Just isn't. So that was part 2. That was a lot that happened in part 2. Part 2. Oh, I'm letting you know now. This is part 2. A lot just went down in part 2. I don't know how to feel. It's getting to the horror aspect of the game, and I'm already sad now about in the game. But you know, I can't like go back now. And then it's just it's getting crazy. But you know, it'll be a couple more parts. Dude, I might end up be playing this game for like 2 more parts. I might just end up be playing this for like 3 more videos. Honestly, 2 more, maybe 2 more videos. It might be 2 more videos. Imagine just 2 more of these, like just 4 parts. Like that would be insane if I finished it now. That period of time. You know, anything can happen. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.